Hey, this Angel. Like and subscribe down below. I can't sleep, so and it's like it don't matter. Anyway, so I'm just gonna tell y'all what I was gonna talk about later on this morning. But basically, I just been thinking about my upbringing and that basically all I was taught how to be is a housewife and a mother in a nutshell. And I feel like I got cheated out of both of them because of my unhealed trauma that I'm just not healing. Let me explain. First up, my mother taught me how to clean, and she took me to church. And don't worry, y'all, be patient. It's all gonna come together. My grandma taught me how to cook and how to sew, and she took me to church. Staying with my auntie taught me how to endure through abuse and how everybody not gonna like you. Being raped and molested taught me what this world really wanted from me. So let's break this down. As they say in Love Jones, so could be forever broken. What is housewives usually known for being, their major duties and how they keep their house together as good wives that may not have, jobs, but their job is to keep the house together and keep their husband filled, basically, and encouraged. They're usually good cooks. Bingo. My grandma came from the South, and she was a cook at an Italian restaurant. At one point, she made everything homemade. She taught me everything y'all know. Plus, I took cooking classes on top of it, so I'm a beast. Usually, housewives are good cooks. They clean the house, and they're the nurturers. They're the people the glue that keeps everything going. Church taught me how to be obedient, disciplined, and to have faith. And it taught me how to pray the correct way. So, with saying that, and it also taught me that men are the head of the household, also the head in church. So, with saying that, I was taught all my life that it's first God, then your husband, then your kids, then you. It's like I was trained for the whole purpose of being a wife. Didn't nobody fee, no education to me, no, you know what I'm saying, no making sure, schoolwork was done, none of that. I just got whoopings when the grades came, but nobody helped me with schoolwork. But what they was on top of is the house being clean, and the my little sister being together. So that taught me how to be a mom, helping with my little sister all the time. So, like I said, I was taught to properly be whatever a man needs to make sure the household run efficiently. Church also taught me how to cook for large groups of people, how to organize services, banquets, all that stuff, and how to present myself as a lady. So y'all may be seeing a rough version, but I could turn into a total another person. By me going to East Lake growing up, it also taught me etiquette and everything. So I know where the fork's supposed to go, the spoon's, but everything to keep a crisp household. Know how to curtsy in a crisp household. Always was shown everything that had to do with being the proper woman, the proper wife. And the reason why I said that I got cheated out of that is because, as you know, I was married before and that didn't work out well. I didn't get to experience what wives usually get to experience. And I was so excited because I wanted to be married so bad, because after all, this is where I thought I was best at. This is where I shined. This is where I was ready for this. Trained all my life. So I thought, didn't work out that way. Then I didn't heal my trauma, or my scars from all my abuse, which made me a superb mother that wasn't stable, wasn't mentally stable or financially stable or stable at all in any account. So, needless to say, I wasn't the picture perfect mother I imagined and hoped and thought I was going to be. Especially with my first child. He's seen a lot. And even though I didn't let it touch him or let him be in the midst of my dysfunction, it still hurted him. Because when he became an adult, we talked about it, and come to find out, it hurted him really bad, and it really did make a difference on the type of man he became until he healed from it. And what I think really helped him, in my opinion, is that I owned my shit. And I apologized and I was patient with him. Even though he wasn't abused and, I didn't let nobody put their hands on him. Still seeing me get abused. And at first I didn't really get it because I was like, you spoiled. I'll give you whatever you want. I don't understand. And like he told me, what he wanted was me. And when he wanted and needed a mother, I wasn't able to be there because of how broken I was. And then to see your mother be abused all the time. I thought I was hiding it, but ain't there many magic tricks, even in a magic act. For instance, it was one time that I was in this relationship with, let's call him the strong crackhead, because that's what my sister called him. Because she said he looked like a strong crackhead. Whatever. I'm telling you. My family is true. But anyway, let's just call him that. Well, I was trying to get out this relationship that I was in at the time. I was like 24, 25, something like that. So my son was little. Like 5, I want to say. But he put him in the closet as he mutilated raped and smothered me with a pillow. If it hadn't been for my auntie being at the door and refusing to leave, banging on the door, and TJ finding a way to that door, my favorite auntie, matter of fact, finding a way to that door, then that wouldn't have scared dude to the point where he let me go. Because let me tell you, my auntie was at the door. She was not playing at all. She snapped. Like, she went into Suge Knight mode. She snapped so hard. And we went to the, I forgot. But anyway, I ended up making a report. Neither here nor there. And even though I don't trust the police, I have no other choice. Just, I needed him out of my house. So that was the one time that the police actually did do their job and was, active in changing the situation. And yeah. So that's just one story on what my son experienced as a child. And I had to help him heal from it because my life affected him no matter what. No matter how hard I tried, like I said. I attracted trauma because I was toxic. So when you toxic, that's what you attract, toxic people. I kept on you attract what's in you and what's not healed. I kept on attracting abusive men because that's all I knew is being abused, is being used, is being abandoned, is being mistreated. And people see that even when you think you hadn't it. You can put on all the makeup in the world, the brand name clothes you want to put on. You can't hide your trauma. You have to heal. And thank God that I'm still here. And that's how I know I got a greater purpose. And that's why it's so important to me to make a difference and to be there for other people. So important. And I fight every single day to be better. I fight every single day to be a better mother. It ain't too late. Your kids can always need you. And I still got a child that's in school. So I'm totally focused. Like, I'm a totally different mother than I was when my son was growing up. And, you know, he always said the best thing I could do is be better for my daughter. And the other day, well, he's been saying a lot this past year how proud he is of me because he see the difference. He could see the healing in me. He could see the work I have done. And it means so much to me because all I ever wanted was him to look at me and be proud of me. And to know that I'm truly sorry for everything that I put him through. And I strive to be better. Period. Day by day. And I will never stop improving myself. All right, y'all.